Well, I'm sure if you're any kind of bass fisherman, or for that matter, any kind of fisherman, you're bound to have heard about the latest craze in bass fishing that my old buddy Paul Elias got started when he won the FLW tournament on Guntersville Lake in October of 2011. Paul brought in 20 bass that weighed 102 pounds and pocketed $100,000. The craze is on the lure he used, which was one of the multi-bait rigs that's as popular today as the iPad. Well, today we're going to show you another popular way in this family of fishing solutions that mimic the pattern of bait fish. It's called the double up, the umbrella double up. Now the reason behind the double up is so everyone can play now. Everyone can have the ability to cast two lures of their choice at the same time. Okay? Now, let's see how it works. When you get into active bass that have got bait fish in open water, let me tell you right now, it is a killer. There we go. Boom. When they're schooling like that in open water, I'm telling you, that is one of the most effective things you can throw. Okay. I like that deal. You just pick them up with a wire deal. Hey there. Hey there, mister. See what this looks like? It looks like just a few fish, a few shad have broken away from just a small pod, had broken away from the big school, and they're out there by themselves. And out there, and these single bass can just zero right in on them and blast them. What I'm doing, I'm just throwing it, kind of letting it sink. I've got two 3/16 ounce Booyah Big Show shaky heads on these Yum Money Minnows. I'm using a 3.5 inch size Money Minnows. And I'm just kind of letting it fall. As you saw on the graph, these fish are, the majority of them are around 7 to 10 feet, over 16 feet. I'm letting that fall, and then I'm just kind of slow rolling it, for a better terminology. Look at that pretty thing. Ouch! Thing hooked me. Nice looking little fish. Yes, you are. Get back out there and eat some more. Unlike other multi-rigs, you have a much better and effective hook set on the double rig. The lures swim more natural and work as they were designed. You're just presenting them two at a time. Now when you feel a bite, set the hook or hooks just as you would with a swim bait, worm, or crankbait hook set. A minute ago, I was telling you what we were using. Let me give you a bird's eye view of it. We're using 3.5 inch Yum Money Minnows, and we've got them rigged on Booyah Big Show shaky heads, 3/16 ounce. Now, you can use other type baits on this. You can change it up. You can put a crankbait on this, and you can put a grub over here. You can put two swimming. You can mix it up. Like I say, you can put a swim bait here, like I've got. You can put a minnow plug over here. But when I'm fishing open water like I am right now, I like to match the baits. And a little bit later, I'm going to show you a couple of things you can do. When you pull this through the water column, these two baits are equal weight, and they come through the water horizontally like this. Now, I could change the weight of this, put a little bit heavier weight, and what it does, it changes the pitch, and it'll come through the water in a vertical type position. I could put a crankbait here and a lighter bait here, and it'll come through the water in a vertical position. But I like this horizontal move like this because bait fish kind of swim together. So In a little bit, I'm going to show you a couple of things you can do when you want to fish it in cover. A little trick you can use. Like I say, when I'm fishing open water, I like to rig it just like this. One great thing about the double up is you can use it as a barometer, so to speak. By offering two lures, you can sometimes tell quickly the type of bait they prefer. Another plus could be color and possibly size. This outfit is going to take a little getting used to, but once you fish it a while with different lures, you're going to find it's pretty doggone cool. Trying to throw that shad minnow. It looks so funny, that rig. That made a pretty thing. Come on back here. I got you now. I got you. I got you, big. Whoa, look at here. Got you. Yes, I do. Look at that pretty thing. Yes, sir, you pretty. Got a little hickey on you, don't you? See you later. Yes. It's a proven fact that shad and most other bait fish live and travel in schools. Now think about the last time you saw a single shad swimming along all by itself, unless it was injured or trying to escape from being eaten. You normally always see them in schools, unless that school has been busted up by an active school of bass chasing into them. Now rigs like the double up and the umbrella rig allow anglers to present more than one lure to entice fish into chasing a school of bait instead of one. Because this is a new lure and offers many different types of presentations to anglers, I'll cover some of the many different ways and reasons why you need to fish the Yum Double Up next time. So I hope you'll join me. As I like to say, catch a lot of fish, keep what you can use, and release the rest. I hope to see you next time, everybody.